Now, this might look like a regular old Mercedes-Benz S-Class, and it does resemble the one I did in my last GTA 4 video, which was the S65 AMG, but there is actually one difference with this one compared to the last one. This is the S65 AMG. As you can see from the badging right there. S65 AMG, the AMG V12 bi-turbo, or V12 twin turbo. But it's good to say what the badge says. Now I will tell you now, hacks are used in this video, but just for the video, because I do hit some pretty insane speeds with this car, and I do need to stop it very fast. So right now I'm cruising at about 30 or 35. The cruise is very nice, and yeah, again, V12. So it doesn't take much to get it going. But for the first part of this video, we're just going to drive it nice and smooth. This is actually a really well detailed mod. It's one of the best ones that I've tried. Tried a whole bunch of these because I've always liked V12 cars. I decided that I was going to get the V12 version in my game instead of being stuck with the V8 S63. But the S63 is still a fun car. I decided that I was going to step up to V12. But there's a lot of detail in this mod, especially like when it comes to the body. You can see like on this sign, you can see the it's right next behind the back wheels, but you can kind of see the wheel arches. They're really detailed. But one good thing about this mod is it's got a really good handling set. Like the person who made it probably took a long time to make it. So I'm going to show you first I'm going to clean this car. I'll show you my favorite portion, and yes, I am using hacks, but no need to comment hacks and spam my comments with it. There. He actually did the engine model, which is really cool. Considering on that S63 mod I had, they just ripped the model of the shafter. So yeah, that's about it. I think now that I've shown you the car, well, I guess I'm not quite done yet. I think I'll just open up the whole car for you. Yeah. And I'll even show you this is, a lot of the car is car color compatible, like the car color 1 being the outside color. Car color 2, I think, is the interior, which I have red. Car color 3 is the reflection, like if you want a white car that reflects yellow, which that it does look pretty cool, but decided to keep more of a race theme to this. And color number 4 is the rims, as you can see, are a darker red. This is like my racing mode for this car, because this car does have quite a punch, as I will demonstrate right now. This car can reach the physics engine's limit of 178 miles an hour, or for any Brits that are watching, 287 kilometers. It does drift as well, it does power slide as well as the S63, but there is one big problem. If you're gassing it too much, you will spin the car out. It took me a long time to master a power slide. Even now, I really can't do it as well as the S63. Like right there, see that? Just spin the car, spin, smoke up the tires, and you have to let off the gas. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say you have to let off the gas when you gain control, but no, there's no. But I will show you what kind of speed this thing can get. Very brief little showing. So there I drove 200 kilometers, 30 miles an hour. But I will show you that in a minute. But I will show you how this thing does on the freeway real fast. So S65 V12 bi-turbo the real variant of this car is a 6-liter V12. Oh, sorry. Ooh, yeah. I'm still not that good in this car yet. I'm still used to that S65. So 6-liter twin turbo V12. In my last video, I dedicated my last GTA video to my friend's mom, who has an S63 V8 version out this in her life. So I decided, since she had it, I decided that I wanted to get GTA because it always seemed to be a fun car. So I drove that for a good many months, probably about a year or so, that I decided that I needed something different. You know, I got episodes from Liberty City, which I'm playing right now. I decided that since I got Melody Tony, I wanted something powerful. So I got the V12 electric. So yes, this car can be very troublesome on the freeway. As you can tell, I'm struggling. Well, not struggling with control. I keep hitting the walls. So yeah, great car, fast, everything I need. Except good brakes, even though the brakes are pretty good on this. Even though the brakes are pretty good, so I'm not quite good at using the brakes yet. But I'm all about speed. Oh, yeah. 245. But I know that probably a lot of you are going to comment hacks anyway, just because you feel like it, but please, S65, V12, say it one more time. Yep, I love this car, actually. But I do kind of like the S63 better. That is exactly what my friend's father says. His father said, I got the V8, I got the S63 with the V8 because the S65 with the V12 had so much horsepower that it was almost dangerous. Almost dangerous. That's why I got it. Which kind of made me sad because, you know, V12, four-door car, nothing mixed better. Nothing really mixed better. For sport, that is, considering their last Mercedes was a 600 SEL AMG with a 6-liter V12. I've seen that car. It's really nice. It's got gold trim, it's black, 93, 94. But right now, I'm actually going to use some air brakes, so go crazy over that. I'm going to drive over to this bridge right here. You see that bridge right in front of me? That is one of the longest straightaways I can find in GTA 4 without using mods. So I'm gonna fly over here and gun it across the river because I can get some pretty good speed going. Oh, text from Sin. Yep, Sin. Could never tell if she was British or from the South. I think she's British. Nah, that one girl's British. Okay, I think this is far enough. I think I'm ready to gun this thing, so we'll get some tire spin in there. Tire. And when I get to the end of the straightaway, I will use stopping car, speeding, slamming a wall, flying into water, flying into a water. So flying into water. I'll get a good amount of speed going on this thing. And yes, I am going downhill. That's one of the reasons. Oh, bouncy. Suspension's really good on this. Oh, no. So there you go. I hope you saw it, but I did hit kilometers, and there goes the doors. And there goes the door. Well, I think that's going to be about it. I mean, I will drive it a little bit more for you guys, but that's probably going to be about it. And I need to hit the hay, go to bed, hit the sack, walk it, take the portal to dreamland, whatever you call it. I just like to say, go to bed. So, glad you guys could tune in today. See you soon. This is B52, going out.